Hello elementary teachers, let's grow food gardens in your classrooms and schools with ease. Last week and this week, we are talking about school garden summer maintenance. We've established that a properly designed school garden only requires watering during summertime and that the watering can be done by the parents' community so that us teachers can leave for our summer vacation with a peace of mind, not worrying about the garden at all. How do we empower and set up our parents' community so that they can do a proper, consistent, and generous job of watering the garden during summer? Now, watering a school garden during summer comes down to two main things. First of all, we need to make sure that as much as watering as possible is done naturally, and the need for manual hand watering is reduced as much as possible. And number two, which is what we're focusing on today, has to do with making the manual hand watering as easy as fun as possible. So how do we do that? Number one, proper garden placement in the first place. In spring, when you're designing and building the garden with your students, you have to make sure that it is close enough to an outdoor water tap that works. If it's too far away, the watering will be difficult. Number two, you need to use a hose, not watering cans. I cannot emphasize this enough. Watering cans are not to be used for hand manual watering. It has to be a hose. Number three, the hose needs to be lightweight. I highly recommend that you use a fabric hose and not those plastic heavy-duty hoses that are really heavy. Number four, the hose has to be long enough that it reaches all corners of the garden, eliminating all need for any watering can. Number five, watering has to be done independently of the caretakers, building managers, custodians, whatever you call those people. And even though those people are there to support in case things go wrong, your parents don't have to rely on their schedule to get access to the water, and they need to be able to go there, access the water, open the tap, use the hose, put it back, close the tap, and leave without having to bother anybody or rely on anybody's schedule. There is a best practice to set that up, and I'm going to give you all the technical details of that, how to exactly physically set that setting up